What up? Oh, what do we got going on there? Technical difficulties. Hold on. Problem solved. We're back. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I don't have a
I do know what happened. We were had to shoot an interview video for my other YouTube channel, Amateur Hour MTG, which is a Magic the Gathering CEDH channel. And I have a replacement background that I use on NVIDIA broadcasts for that, and I forgot to take it off. And Streamlabs picked that up. And that's what you just saw. We're gonna try
Rental.
up here. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. We're waiting. A buddy of mine, Wicked, is doing a tier list
Rental.
right now on his
Born.
channel. So we're waiting for that to get over. Just because I'm not really in a position to speak on that. I guess I could see what they're up to.
Rental.
Let's see what they got going on.
Breach behind it. The sun of Talash must not break the final seal. The consequences would be dire. Please,
I'm out
hurry.
of range.
Defensive.
I need to target something. I need a target.
Defensive.
What is she hiding? Is she
send you. Enough. Ice. Her secrets will be mine. Now you will pay. Her secrets will be mine. Ice cold. Lies.
We are too late. Oh. Oh no.
All right. Why can't I get this to work properly? I better help these guys.
I need to target something first.
My dear one. He knew that wild magic was dangerous,
Sweet.
but he meddled with it anyway. By the time we found him, we could not stop.
Now we can fix this.
But that being said, I still like they've
S
done a
tier,
lot of
right.
changes to make sure that because like Sun King's blessing that they're trying to, at least from what I saw as far as testing goes. Again, this isn't something that I've tested extensively on the beta, but I have watched a lot of people that have tested it, being that it might be a prospective main. They more or less had Sun King's blessing going into every pack, so that's a free combust going into every pack. That's a lot of damage going out initially on the pack.
Right.
And so, I
Well,
mean
it's-
that's always been.
looking past in the past where Shadow Priest really struggles with their crit percentages, and they always struggle in season 1, and then season 2 3 further they always end up kicking ass, right? And so it's like at the end of the day, I think season 1 they're gonna be an okay back of the line A tier, but I think going into the other seasons they're just gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. But I think going into the beginning of the new War Within, I think they're going to be a back of the A, maybe even a top of the B tier, is kind of my theory. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. As much as
And it's
I
mainly
would...
the fact that they can't get their cap, right? Like, their max cap, I think, Tiny, my buddy Tiny is a big shot. He only plays Shadow Priest, has for 15 years, and he said it's like their max is 25% for the first season of War Within. So it's not that they're not going to be good, it's that they're capped, right? Like, they can't get past that percentage, which is what I think is going to hurt them a little bit. For season 1, anyways.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey, what's
and
up,
I mean,
Nicole?
it's going to depend. You know, I think it's really going to depend on where Og falls, because I mean, like that's why S Priest is as strong as it is right now. When you start
Because
watching,
of Og, it's paired with Og, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they arguably they scale one of the best. They're one of the best scaling classes with augment, and like if you look at the at the state of the game, you know that it is currently on Dragonflight, they're like a good S priest. If we're talking about like Mirrors and things like that, you know they're untouchable. Even from one of the top tier specs like Fire Mage, you know we're talking about Genji, things like that.
Yep.
If you watch like Genji's, you know, push to rank 1s, like Mirrors is always out DPSing him on S Priest, and it's because they interact so well with augmentation.
Absolutely. They're
But that
extremely
being said, like it's gonna depend on where Fire Mage falls. You know, as
And
far
again,
as that
it's also gonna matter where Og Evotion goes with. We all know Og pairs really well with Shadow Priest. It's still gonna pair really well going into the next expansion, but I think we can agree that they're gonna get kind of put along with Og in that mid to back of the line A tier because it's the first expansion or it's the first season. They usually take time to grow within an expansion, and I think we can agree that that's where they're gonna end up going into this next expansion.
I mean, I think so, and like with Esprit specifically, like not even just the scaling and you know how they grow over the course of an expansion, but I think it's also an issue of, you know, kind of similar to Vengeance DH's issue.
Them guys are yapping in there. Nah, they're shooting a video. They're shooting a video. I kind of feel like maybe I'm missing out on something now. Dang, that mage looks freaking sweet. Damn, he's high, yeah. That's nasty. Fire mage, it looks like.
Am I dreaming?
I mean, see, for me, shit like this doesn't look good. It's just so there's a lot going on there. There is a lot going on there. See, something like that, that'd be cool.
Now,
I mean, we got the red one. Let's look at our collection, though. That's okay. I just... Why does there have to be so much stuff going on? Oh, some of those aren't bad. Okay, I don't like those. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. That's not bad. Looks cool, but why that big freaking horn? Like, if that horn wasn't there, that'd be kind of cool. That thing's freaking massive. Okay, that's freaking massive. Looks good. Okay, that one's sweet. How do we get that? High-strung bow. Can we get that from the auction house?
Charmed.
Did I spell that right, or am I an idiot?
You will do well. I know it.
Pictures that. High-strung.
Well then, let us proceed.
Connor, come on, dude. Spell this shit right. Okay, guess you can't buy it.
Go and defend that which cannot defend itself.
That's pretty sweet. That one's freaking dope. Vendor? Shift. I can just buy that from a vendor? Let's see what else I got. That looks absolutely dumb. Okay, that looks cool, but again, why does it have to be so big? Why does it have to be freaking massive? Oh, freaking Crash Bandicoot. And then you've got just boring bows. AK, one of them that I have. Black Wiggler, huh? Been there once or twice. See if they're still yapping in here.
Forming, things like that. If you are playing something else that is Druid, I think it's a class that you should give a shot. I think it's going to be a sleeper. I think this is a class that's going to be a high A tier. I really do. I think it's going to look really, really good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be a very good class. I think middle to high A is a good spot for balanced Druid. Lynx, do you have anything to add to that?
Again, balance isn't one of the specs that I play.
You are more of a feral
but
guy,
I
so you can
do-
short and sweet on that if you want.
Well, so the only thing I will say is the balance players that are out there, a lot of them are saying that they're not even going to play Druid in the War Within. A
Really?
lot of them are dropping Druid altogether.
Okay.
Just because, so Nagura actually made a video about it. She's one of the, like, one of the prominent, characters in the balanced Druid community. And she was kind of going over some of the changes, and I'm not really entirely sure what those changes involve.
Okay.
It's not one of those specs I've dove a lot into. But the balanced Druid community does seem like they're kind of at arms right now. They're kind of irritated
I need
and
to target something first.
to the point where, at least from the numbers that I've seen so far, they're, at least from what I've seen, they're performing down around the range where Rogue is performing right now, just all three specs.
Which is not good.
And so they're kind of struggling right now. So like, just based on the feedback that like I've heard from like Nagura and the like balanced Druid community, I would either put them at low B or C, just because of the fact that like, and again, I'm not entirely sure what the issue that
Yeah, and I'm
balanced
curious to
Druids
see where
have.
they end up. I think they're going to be a sleeper, but it's one of those things where I think it's going to be not enough people are going to play them, but the people that do play them are going to be really, really good on them. And so that's where, if you are a good Boomy player, you're going to be up here in the high A tier, in my opinion. But for the average Joe player, it sounds like from what some of these other players, these high-end players are saying, that they are a little disappointed where it sits right now. So I think bottom of B, high C is probably a fine spot for them right now. Which leads us into the Hunter, which is our last ranged. Let's start with Marksman. I think Marksman is going to be the spec to play going into this next expansion. I think Marksman is going to be an S tier. I think they're going to be absolutely super, super strong. They've made some really good lifestyle changes. I have dabbled a little bit in Hunter. You currently you mained Hunter going into this current expansion or this current season. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on Marksman. Obviously, Beastmaster is the current, golden child, but I have a feeling going into this next expansion that Marksman is going to be the bee's knees. I think it's going to be great. The fact that they are getting arcane shot and molten shot damage increased by 20%, which is huge. Huge 2Ps. Then they're getting consuming precise shot increase the damage of your next aim shot by 10%, stacking up to 2 times. Also extremely, extremely good. And so, what are your thoughts? I think they're going to be a low-end S tier. I would not be surprised if we see Marksman in the meta this first season going into War Within.
I mean, like, I personally, and like again, like, I did go into this season, maining BM Hunter and things like that, but I do agree that's actually exactly where I was going to tell you that I would place Marksmanship Hunter. I think that Marksmanship Hunter, kind of belongs there, at least from the iteration that I've seen on the beta right now. Marksmanship Hunters bring a lot to a Mythic Plus group, and like, not so much utility. I mean, like, they do have like freezing trap and things like that to like lock down enemies, but where it seems like they shine right now, at least from what I've seen on the beta and like from videos that I've seen people testing them, the thing that they bring is like massive AoE burst pack to pack. And like when you're talking about like pushing hierarchies and things like that, like those are the kind of things that you look for, is classes that can bring consistent damage to every pack. And so I think that they really excel in that. Again, it's, I'm not like a super big marksman player, so I'm not sure if the 4Ps and the 2Ps play a big part in that, or if it's just, things that they've done in the talent tree to make it more efficient. But I definitely do think that Marksman will be, at minimum, even if it's low S, I do think that they're going to be an S tier pick.
Absolutely.
And then as far as like raid testing, like they're performing up there. For sure.
Right, and it's like, let's talk about fun of play, right? Like, they used to be so fun to play, a lot of people would say, and it's like, I just watched a Genji video, who's from Echo. Genji's said, just made a YouTube a video saying that, yay, Marksman's fun again. Like, this is awesome. It's gonna be great. You've got people like Vesperal, who's a big YouTuber who plays Hunter, and he's saying how excited he is for the new expansion because of how much funner Marksman's gonna be going in this expansion. Which again, we have learned that fun a lot of times plays into how good a class is, right? Because the more fun it is, the more people play it, the better people get, the stronger a class becomes. So it's like at the end of the day, if people are gonna play marksman, it's gonna be good because more people are playing it, more people are practicing it. You've got higher end players playing it, then you're gonna see higher end content being played with that class. So I think we can both agree marksman's going to be in a phenomenal spot going into this next expansion, which is great. So I'm excited for that, which leads us to BM Hunter. This is a class that you mained for this current expansion. It is a very easy class. It is a very beginner-friendly class. I have been told several times to play this class because of how easy it is to play, and it pumps. It is by far the strongest AoE big pack pulling with its uncapped AoE damage. It pumps. The question is it going to be good as marksman? I don't think it is. I think it's going to be a solid A pick. I think it's going to be good because it's easy to play. And because it's easy to play, that usually leads to success. So I think, in my opinion, it's a solid middle of the road A pick. I kind of put it right there with Frost Mage. You know, it's going to be good, but I do think starting off it's going to be a little overshadowed by marksman.
So, like, in my opinion, like, I think that the placement of it on the tier list as it stands is good. However, I do, like, disagree with, like, a couple of things. Like, I do think that BM is not going to be as easy to play as it was in previous expansions going into next season. They're making it much more of a dot-oriented playstyle. They're giving it a
which
lot
can make
of
it trickier.
dots, that they have to maintain. And I think that it's going to, I do think that Marksman is absolutely going to outperform it, you know, at least from what we're seeing so far.
Yep.
I think that Marksman is now that being said, like Marksman obviously isn't everyone's cup of tea. A lot of people that play Hunter play BM because of the fact
It's
that
good.
simplistic.
Yeah, simplistic, it's good, yeah.
Since they're
But
adding
it is more boring.
mods into the mix and things like that, I do think that you know, in essence, it could make it more fun because it does
Right.
give it a little bit more, you know,
Depth.
things to maintain and
Yeah,
depth.
absolutely.
But it's really gonna take. I think it's gonna take like a season, maybe you know,
Yeah,
like the
I
full
agree.
first season to kind of
I
for
agree.
people to get a feel for what it's gonna be. And BM is one of those where it always scales higher the further the expansion goes. So later on we could see it surpass Marksman, but for right now I think that's a good spot for it.
I agree, absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to melee DPS. Let's talk about.
Guys still in there talking. They're doing their thing. That's all right. Why are we queued for Dungeon Finder? Oh, there's only 4 of us. We lost a tank. Oh no, we lost a tank. Wish I could mount in here. Wait a moment. Am I dumb? No. Okay. Can't mount anything in here. BRB?
Even the memories of you will be cinders!
The winds are always in my favor.
Hello? I'm back. I'm back. I was AFK. They just killed the boss without me. Yikes. We're almost done with this dungeon. And then,
Frontal.
Oh, we got a major upgrade. There we go.
I need a target.
Stunned. Rude, dude.
Frontal.
I don't have it.
All right, now we're dealing with some damage. Welcome, welcome everyone. Get that
Frontal.
over there. Get the shock. Whoa, mister.
Frontal.
Pumping. Lone Wolf, if you can hear me, we'll play the body cam game after this dungeon. Alright, time to pump. Let's get some damage going. Just about died. Yeah, you know, starting to like it quite a bit, not gonna lie. The only thing I need to start using a little bit more is the misdirection. I don't have it on a keybind right now in my traps. Everything else I've gotten down pretty good. How to use them, when to use them, that kind of thing. Oh shit. Oh god.
Frontal.
And I should kind of pay attention to those a little bit more. Did I miss that? I can see if I had this the same item level as my other guy, my warlock, I would do way more damage with this guy. I can already see that. So yeah. I look like a freaking goober with this helmet, though. Puzzle
Defensive.
box. Dang, I got 1% health there. Mess me up. You don't think so? I feel like I would be dealing more damage with this than my Warlock.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Defensive.
Nope. Can't wear that. Alright, we're gonna do a switch real quick. Gotta showcase this game that I got called Body Cam. Game's insane. I guess.
I knew you'd turn up eventually. Is this goodbye or hello?
Alright. Let's switch over here. I suppose you're right. Probably in the higher keys, Destruction Warlocks probably do better. This is loud. Let's mute that for a second. All right. Turn the volume down. It's just is loud. The freaking graphics on this game is like crazy. Oh, we're in spectator mode. think I just got team killed. I think a teammate just shot my drone. Maybe it's just me. It just looks crazy. Couldn't get my gun over that. I don't really like this game mode. There he is. I crashed my drone. Alright, now we spectate the guy that was playing. 2? No, it's 1v1 it looks like. Oh, he got destroyed. There's a better map that shows off the graphics a lot better. This is not the map. There's a map where you play in like a hospital. Might be glitched. Let's go back to the lobby. Okay, I haven't played on this map. Got him. Okay, this guy's a tryhard for sure. Yeah, this guy's a tryhard. Holy crap. Precision shooting, the jump, the bunny hopping. Might just have to rush up there. Okay, okay. What do we got going on here? This is good. This is a good position here. Because I wanted to watch somebody else play the game. Come on, man. Damn. Do you get him? Why are we trying this hard, man? Give it a rest. Just go in and kill the guy. Now it's daytime. Jesus. Yeah, that makes sense. Die already. Is he out of ammo? What a waste of time. Oh, God. I couldn't get him. I don't like this game mode. Can we get in a different game mode? There we go. trick shots and how that procs? Probably not. I think 90% of the time I'm just clicking buttons that highlight and then doing a rotation that I think is what I'm supposed to be doing. I assume the trick shots, that is the... Damn! Blasted him. The aim shot that bounces. Not a bomb? What is it, search and destroy? Did I not hit team deathmatch? Body bomb. This is the hospital map. This is the one I want to play. Practice my drone flying skills. Oh. I scared the crap out of that guy. Aim shot, rapid fire can too. Okay. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to that one. Oh god, I got the worst gun. Freaking SVD. One shot, slow fire. Hard to maneuver. Captain. This is by far my favorite map. We got him. Okay. I might get back on tonight. It might be a little bit of a short stream. We'll see what we end up doing. Can't see me. It's too dark. Boom! What are you about to knife him? You about to run up behind him? Got him too. Drop that guy. No, I don't want the SVD. Stop giving me this gun. Three SVDs in a row. Not a fan. We're just gonna keep going to the same spot because these guys keep going over there and dying. So, and I've played from that side, and this right here, sitting in this door like this. I know I'm out in the open, but they can't see me. It's too dark. This gun's terrible. Alright. How do you throw grenades? Oh, I have to aim first. Did I kill me? Oh, okay, this is the best gun. This is my favorite. It's like a 3-round burst. A lot of sound cues in this game. Kind of like Tarkov. But like this movement here, I am literally like barely moving the mouse. And that's... like, I don't even feel like I'm moving the mouse and the thing's moving. Oh, there's 2 of them. Dang, I wanted to change my sensitivity settings. I got clapped. Dang, I crashed into the wall. There's a way to talk. I just haven't figured that out yet. But he shot, so my guy should know where he's at over here. Roughly. There he is. I haven't won around yet. This is good. Alright, now we got just base AK. This will work. Did I get him with a flash? Oh! I should have reloaded. I could have had all three. I could have had all three. Dang, I could have had all three. SVDs again? Now, if I remember correctly, each person gets the same loadout. So even though I have the SVD, everyone else does as well. Now I've seen this, so I've seen somebody do this. You should be able to. There's this weird thing with the red dots where there's like, if you look like down the hall somewhere, like the red light is kind of around. So I got some tuning to do, but dropped him. Other guy was in the room. I just don't like the SVDs. They need to stop giving us those guns. There's a lot of other guns to use. This is not World of Warcraft. You're right. They got some work to do on this game for sure. But it's, I mean, if it's true, only 2 kids have made the game, supposedly. Maybe they've outsourced work, something like that. But when you get the game and you start for first, like start, yeah, it might get you. It talks about these 2 brothers that essentially started the game. So. Hunter. This is that body cam game. Was there one right there? Yep. Dang. He's got one to the left. Right there. Well, you know, they won one round. Oh, now we got shotguns. Go this way. Oh, headshot. What'd you get me? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. What'd you get to eat?
Shrimp nachos.
Got me a horchata. We're just gonna bum rush them. Forget it. We're up on the rounds. Heard some shit. Found him camping in the back. All right, now we got little submachine guns. I'm just going to bum rush that side again, I guess. They didn't do anything about it the first time. I think I just got team killed, maybe? Did you team K me? there we are. I think we're going to call it there. Not that long of a stream, unfortunately. But we got a big stream tomorrow. Peach's stream Saturday. We're going to be playing some WoW. We're going to be playing some League. So tune in for that. This game's pretty good. Movement's a little funky. It takes some getting used to. They got some tweaks and stuff to do, but overall, not too bad, considering. So,